this time again, ready to pay your dues. Oh God, come back home. This crazy world is filled with liars and abusers. We need you now before we're too far gone. I hope one day they finally see the truth. We need you now.
Yep. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Just neglected, deflected by some breaking news. Oh, we just accepted, expected just to fall in line and follow their perspective. Don't question their objective. I got a lot of questions. How these kids molested, but nobody's been arrested. Credit in the testament, these children are protected. So I'm fighting all these terrorists, both foreign and domestic. Refuse to be directed, lying out of sheep. Only kneel to my God, so I'm dying on my feet. Silence when we speak, but there's violence in the street. I've been rolling with the punches. I can't take it on the
right. I've been rolling with the punches.
People are sadistic, so vicious and malicious.
I try to stay optimistic.
Overcome my position, no, I'm gonna stop resisting, and then I pray for forgiveness.
That's it, show because of you. We've been dancing with the devil way too long. Oh God, come back home.
We need you
Now before we're too far gone. One day finally see the truth.
God, we need you now. We need you now. We need you now.
I don't know if that's going to work very well. I'm hoping to play. Nope, that ain't going to work. That ain't going to work. Oh well. Too long. Ready to pay your dues. Alright. So, just lock this. Take y'all here to the bench. Oh, I gotta grab my vape. Like I left the house about an hour and a half ago, something like that, I don't know. And I brought 2 cigarettes with me. I smoked them both. And I did that on purpose. Didn't bring any more because I'm trying to force myself to get used to this vape. Y'all bear with me, I do have a holder here to put y'all in. Now, oh, come on. There we go. Alright. Now, get y'all settled in. Tell you what, I do miss the good old days when everybody was interacting on here and acting like children. You know, I mean, in reality, we are children. We're children of God. You know, why can't we act like little children again, you know? Riding in the car, you know, acting up, telling jokes, so on and so forth, blah, blah, blah. Hell, anyway, you know. Anyway, y'all see I'm back at one of my little spots. This ain't the main spot, but it's a good spot for when I'm doing stuff like this. I hope it don't rain. It might. joy. He was definitely a bundle of joy. But I think we'll have a good little time when they get here. We'll walk the beach with him. While we wait, and really feeling like I want to look up some scriptures on boldness. Scriptures on how to take your stand and be bold and not fearful. Man, I cannot express enough how us children of God need to take our stand and be bold. We've got to. We want to be complete, whole, 100% followers of Christ. We got to stand bold, people. Man, it's just like weighing so heavy on my heart today. Let me just do it this way. What's the scripture say about standing bold and there. God fills us with the Holy Spirit, who is bold and courageous. We don't have to muster courage and strength on our own. Just let Him do it through us. Turn ourselves over as vessels for Him to use. We're trying to do it on your own. Man, it's homeless society, man. And everybody thinks they want to do everything on their own, thinks they can do everything on their own. God, don't get me wrong. Man, that's the way I thought, man. It was like ride alone, die alone type of mentality, and blank the world and everybody in it because ain't nobody never there for me, and I just gonna have to do this all alone, solo. I mean, that used to be my mindset 100%. Man, I tell you what, I made the comment so many times. Y'all, you know, somebody tried to tell me something. I'm like, man, get out of my face. You know, I've set my ways. You ain't never gonna change that, and you might as well not even try. You know, somebody want to tell me, oh, I'll be there for you. I'm like, get out of my face with that. You know, because everybody want to tell you they'd be there for you, and then first time the chips are down, where they at? They wouldn't know where to be found. You know, but I tell you what, every time the chips have been down, there is one that never let me down. One. Actually, and of course that one's God. There's actually one human being that never let me down. In all my years, there's been one human being that never let me down. Bless her heart, she's done gone for her eternal reward. Tell you what, she'll live in my heart forever, and I can't wait to get to heaven to hug her and give her a proper thanks. That was Mama Marcy. My Mama Marcy. She wasn't my biological mama, but you know, man, she was definitely my spiritual mama, for sure. 416. That woman, man, she didn't know me from Adam. She found me in a deep, dark place. I mean, I was about as dark a place as it could get for me. And in some ways, I was at Well, I was down. You know, I said earlier that Tom McDonald seemed like he was in a darker place than me. See, that just ain't true. I mean, maybe he's been in a darker place than me. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know his story yet. But you know, so far I haven't learned that he was in such a dark place that he was preparing for some into his world type of stuff like I was. Well, why was I going down that path for? There was a reason I was going down that path, and then I got sidetracked because I'm trying to watch what I say given where I'm at. There's a reason I was going there though. Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, I was talking about Mama Marcy. I was in, to my knowledge of Tom McDonald, I was in a far, far worse spot than he's in today. Maybe possibly ever has been. When this woman out of nowhere pops into the scene and starts stalking me. This old woman starts stalking me, cyber stalking. Every blue moon, she'd say something to me, but for the most part, she just stalked me behind the scenes. I remember that last time she said something to me. Well, I like to wigged out on her. I cursed her up one side, down the other, and then went and blocked her. And man, even in my darkest hours, I tell you, man, this is why you cannot tell me, you cannot convince me that God cannot work even in your darkest of hours. You cannot convince me, because in my darkest hours, when I blocked her, I cursed her up one side and down the other and blocked her. And when I did, like almost instantly, I heard this little voice inside say, "What are you doing?" Oh, getting rid of something. I'm getting rid of a hater. No, you aren't. Unblock that woman right now. I'm like, what? I ain't unblocking her. Unblock her. That's what the voice told me again. I ain't doing it. I ain't unblocking her. Ain't happening. Unblock her. That's all I kept hearing. That still small voice. Unblock her. I argued up one side, down the other with that still small voice. And I couldn't let it go. My conscience, spirit, whatever, just couldn't let it go. I couldn't shake it. I just knew deep within the core of my subconscious, of my soul, my spirit, I just knew there was something I was missing. So I did. I went and unblocked her. And when I did, I sent her a message. I said, I don't know which. I mean, I was on one. I wasn't on one like high or drunk or any of that. It wasn't like that. I was on one like I was just bent. I was angry at the world. And I just told her. I said, I don't know what the deal is, but man, it's like I feel like the Lord's telling me to unblock you. And I don't know why, but whatever, just leave me alone, type of thing. And I don't remember if I cursed her some more, or maybe I apologized for cursing. I don't really remember. And it was from that act of obedience, even in my deepest, darkest hours, that the Lord was able to begin the work, or to continue to work. And from that, he used my Mama Marcy. I would later end up calling her Mama Marcy through the course of events. Here, let's see. I don't know if y'all can see it back there. That big old, yeah, I don't know. Big old humongous speedboat, I guess. That's what's making all that racket. Ain't never heard a sound like that. Doggone thing's got some jet engines in it. Good heavens. Oh, come on. There we go. Hold on. I gotta check this out. I swear that thing sounds like it's got jet engines up in it. Let's see if I can give you all a little better view of that. I don't really think that I can, but I'll try. Where'd it go? There it is. Oh, come on, bugs. That thing right there, I swear that sounds like it's got jet engines in it. Oh, man, I keep losing. Oh, where I'm at there. Yeah. Well, anyway, that's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm looking at and hearing. Let me get this back on the regular view now. There we go. Well, anyway, so blah blah blah. Through that, my mama Marcy was able to work, and it hadn't been for her, but if it hadn't been for my obedience on blocking her as well, I wouldn't be where I'm at now. But, you know, my mama Marcy, she stood bowed in the face of fear, in the face of rejection. I rejected her. She stood bowed in that. Meanwhile, she showed me the deepest kind of love, a love like I'd never known before. It was a love that I knew I had to find out more about. Y'all think I'm crazy out here. Y'all think that there's no way that, you know, it's like, how in the world does this person show so much love? It's because I was first shown love. That's how I can love, is because I was first shown it. Truth be told, God himself couldn't do it. He couldn't prove that kind of love to me. Now through his sending people, he could, but him alone couldn't. He took a human being, not giving up on me, loving me amidst the hatred I had in my heart, bitterness, and anger. He took a physical human being, showing me love, loving on me in the midst of the deepest, darkest hours of my anger. So now I'm able to sit here mean mugging, yet in my heart I know I'm loving. I'm mean mugging while loving, because I'm so mad. Now this time it's a righteous anger. It's not a bitter, revengeful anger. It's a righteous anger because I'm so mad, so sick and tired of people, so-called Christians, and they won't take a stand. They won't be bold. Hebrews 4:16, I think it was. Let us therefore come boldly unto the throne of grace, that we may obtain mercy and find grace to help in time of need. In time of need. Let us therefore come boldly unto the throne of grace, that we may obtain mercy. So right there, if we'll come boldly, we're going to get something out of it. We're going to get mercy. If we'll come boldly, we're going to get mercy. And find grace to help in time of need. So we come boldly, we obtain mercy and find grace at the same time to help in time of need, both your need and the other person's need that you're coming boldly to. This is other scripture. It's at 1 Timothy chapter 1. 1 Timothy chapter 1. Yeah, here. Ah, come on. Let's get in here a little bit. Chapter 1, verses 7 and 8. Let's back up to verse 5. Now, we're going to just back up to verse 5. As I besought thee, this is Timothy's talking, as I besought thee to abide still at Ephesus when I went into Macedonia, that thou mightst charge some that they teach no other doctrine, neither give heed to fables and endless genealogies which minister questions rather than godly edifying, which is in faith. So do. Now the end of the commandment is charity out of a pure heart. Charity being love. Out of a pure heart. Pure heart. No motives. Just pure. And of a good conscience. And of faith unfeigned. From which some, having swerved, have turned aside unto vain jangling, desiring to be teachers of the law, understanding neither what they say nor whereof they affirm. That'd be the ones that are doing it just for the fame, the publicity, the money, the riches, the whatever, the status quo, whatever. Verse 8, but we know that the law is good if a man use it lawfully. Knowing this, that the law is not made for a righteous man, but for the lawless and disobedient, for the ungodly and for the sinners, for unholy and profane, for murderers of fathers and murderers of mothers, for manslayers, for whoremongers, for them that defile themselves for mankind, for men stealers, for liars, perjured persons, and if there be any other thing that is contrary to sound doctrine, according to the glorious gospel of the blessed God, which was committed to my trust. Right there, what was that about? 1 Timothy, verses 7 and 8. Oh. Desiring, okay, so I missed it there, okay, anyway. So 7 and 8, desiring to be teachers of the law, understanding neither what they say nor whereof they affirm, but we know that the law is good if a man use it lawfully. Some have swerved, from which some have swerved, have turned aside unto vain jangling. So basically, we're told to be teachers of the law, both man's law and spiritual law, but of which some have turned away from. Hey, Cujo, how's it going, brother? Good to have you in here. Thank you. And his wife keeps blowing me up. Let's see what in the world's going on. Oh no, let's see. 2 messages. I might go to the bathroom there. Bro, can't hear for the wind. Oh man. There ain't much I can do about that, brother. Did the best you can, I guess. Jacket with the eyes, scale on that. It looks like a dragon. I guess I think it's blue and some of the colors. And this shirt is pretty orange with the diamonds. And you know, I don't know if I can get this check cash or not. I just wish you had it made out to Manholland. My name hasn't legally been changed yet. Oh. Oh. Okay. No spiritual law, man's law is corrupted. Oh yeah, for certain. Man's law is definitely corrupted. I mean, the Bible does tell us to obey man's law, and I will do until it conflicts with the law of God, until it conflicts with this law. All right. Thank you, GW. run down and find a outhouse, but I think I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I just gotta go through that. I'll keep y'all alive though. Let y'all hang out with us as things carry on. I just felt a sprinkle. Oh boy. I'm about to burst, I tell you. Oh, I left them in the ignition. That was lovely. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Are you in your home state, Outlaw? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm in Oklahoma. Yeah, I'm just a couple miles from... We go down the road here and find a porta potty. Might have been better off to go the other direction now. Yeah, there's porta potties right here. I think this would be the best. Alright, as long as folks leave the van alone, because I don't plan on shutting it off when I pull up. Okay, I'm gonna have to read that and respond in a minute. I can't do that right now. Alright. I'll leave y'all in the van for a second. Bye. Go right there to the outhouse. Walk here with me. Field part of the lake. Let them not know that. I'll have to read that in a second. I'll be at the part of the lake that's right by the ball field. Just keep coming down the road that you took to get to where Earl and Richard was fishing. Just keep coming straight down that road. I'll be part of the lake that's right by the ball field. Just keep coming down to get to where Earl and Richard was fishing. Okay. I just don't want to freak anybody out by going back to that same spot, giving them, got the camera and everything recording. Freak nobody out. actually terrible weather here in Maryland. No, not the bathroom live, LOL. I've been known to take y'all in the bathroom with me. A few of you remember that. Oh man, I ain't digging it. Lady said, everybody said back at the house it was supposed to rain today, and we've been pretty fortunate. It hasn't, but I'm seeing a few sprinkles on the windshield now, so I don't know how well that's gonna play out. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll see what happens. See, windshield wipers on. Let it dry off. See how much more we get. Oh man. Well, I shot fluid up in my eyeball. That was stupid of me. Hit the button before I had it to my mouth. I tell you, I hate it. You know, that once in a while I find myself being bitter about. And it's like, I understand it all at the same time. You know, like I get a little bitter, but yet I'm like grateful for it all at the same time. And that's in regards to, okay. That's in regards to, man, out here on this lake life, it's nice to share that with somebody. You know, it's nice to share it with a companion. And the part I get a little bitter about is like I can never trust another woman again in my life. I can't trust them. You know, I've seen too much evil from them. The flip side to that is, thank you, Lord, that I've seen that evil, because now I know what to watch for. You know, none of these feelings take away the desire for a companion. You know, it just makes me fight off the feelings. Like, what's the point? But you know, and then I want to pray. Then I find myself praying, you know, or starting to pray. I don't actually do this prayer, but I find myself almost starting to pray, God, come on, you know, go ahead and send me a woman, send me a companion, you know, send that one that's meant for me. And it's like, okay, he'd probably answer that prayer. What kind of fish you getting, cats or bass? I don't know. I haven't really went fishing myself for many years here, and I really haven't personally caught anything on this lake. But that's not saying anything, because I wasn't really trying either. Now Earl and Richard, they caught a couple earlier today. I don't know. They tried to talk to me about it. I really just didn't have much interest in it. But what was I saying? So you know, I start to pray. You know, Lord, send me a companion. And it's like, no, Lord, let me stop right there, because you know, while I know that you'll probably do it, you'd answer my prayer for me, is it really a prayer that I want answered right now? You know, because if he was to answer it outside of his timing, because he says he'll give us the desires of our hearts. We just pray, ask him, have faith, confess it, whatever. He'll give us the desires of our hearts. But the downside to that is we rush his perfect plan. So if I'll be patient and wait upon him for that right one, then it'll be the right one. But if I go rushing him and being like, Lord, I can't do this no more, like I tend to find myself every once in a while start to cry out, that's when I'm setting myself up for another heartbreak. Or at the very least, it's when I'm setting myself up for failure and concerns to this ministry. Like, okay, he sends another woman into my life, a companion, whatever. Well, am I going to get distracted by that companion to the point that this ministry no longer grows? Very good possibility. Because I'm weak when it comes to women. Me personally, I'm weak. And that's the other thing that I think about too, is I know how weak my flesh is. And if I try to date, more than likely I'm probably going to end up sinning. You know, sex outside of marriage. And that is not what is becoming of a godly man. Not at all. But if I'll wait for the right one, no matter what I say or do, no matter how hard I try, no matter, you know, how much of a breakdown I might have, that right one, she ain't gonna let it happen. I tell you what, that's the one that's gonna have my heart for eternity. That one that can wait till marriage, that truly can wait till marriage, no matter what. She's the one that's gonna have my heart for the rest of eternity. But she's also the one that's gonna be able to help build this ministry. She's gonna be the one that can be my pillar, and vice versa, me be her pillar. Yeah, anyway, this is just me kind of going off on different topic. Not that there's any particular topic I'm intending on talking about here per se. I mean, yeah, the topic of boldness. Anyway, I'm not seeing really any more sprinkles on the windshield. I think I'm safe to get out and sit at the picnic table right there. I'll flip the camera around while I get ready and let y'all see that scenery. I still got to read that text yet. Oh yeah, I get mine. Oh, that was stupid. Oh well. Oh. Ooh, good grief. I'll be breaking that line. That's just beautiful right there, ain't it? I'm so incredibly grateful to be blessed to be able to come out to a lake like this, enjoy the scenery, enjoy time with the good Lord above, amongst and amidst His natural beauty. What kind of bug is that? Actually, I want to screenshot this scene right here. Yeah. Yeah. That's a beautiful scene right there. Beautiful scene. I can use that scene. Use that as a screensaver or something. You don't need a Delilah. Oh no, good Lord, no. No, I definitely do not need a Delilah. Absolutely not. I've already had one of those, and I certainly don't need another. But y'all men know what I'm talking about, though. You straight men, anyway. Well, probably even ones that ain't straight. You know what I'm talking about. You know, you long for that companionship. Oftentimes we men, I mean, we're all wired differently, and some of us ain't, you know, lot of us, we don't have to have it. A lot of men, they just want the sex and no relationship. But for those men that want the relationship, crave that physical touch, yeah, y'all know the struggle. But it's a matter of how hard are we willing to fight for God's plan? How determined are we to allow the Lord to fulfill His destiny and calling for our lives? There's a lot of weak men out there that they just can't do it. They got to have that woman first. They got to find that woman before they think they can accomplish the Lord's plan and calling for their life. No, put God first and all else He'll bring to you. That's the truth. And I wish to God I'd have done that before my marriage. I wish I'd have had it figured out before my marriage. I'm grateful, eternally grateful for my son, but man, I know the Lord had a better plan. I know He did. It didn't have to be this way. You better be special stuff for that baby boy. You ain't kidding. You ain't kidding. I took on a girlfriend a while back. Yeah. She played me. She come in acting, talking a good game, and like, oh, how much she loves children, and oh yeah, blah blah blah. But what the truth was that I noticed through her actions, nothing was further from the truth. She couldn't stand the fact that my son was in the picture. It took everything out of her, within her, to even force herself to interact with him. I don't need nobody like that. No. Oh, hey, I think that's my mama there. I think that there's my mama and my boy. Yes, yeah. All right, well, y'all, I'm going to just leave this like this right here and do my thing. Y'all can see us when we're walking on the beach, listen to the vocals, yeah, walk around with my baby boy. Let me see here. Back this up. Okay, and then that starts to view the table. Y'all really say want to view the table. Here we go. Well, shoots that in the foot. Ah. Yep, shoots that right in the foot. Love it. Oklahoma bug. There is one for you, bro. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Even if there ain't, that's okay too. You know, we got to learn to be content being alone and being with the Lord before we can ever be content with a spouse. If we can't be content of being alone first, it's never going to work with a spouse. I mean, I don't understand the philosophy behind it, but through experience, I understand it. Ah. My son fell asleep and was asleep by the time they got here. So that's why I'm not it shoots it in the foot about me spending some time out here with him. But Jesus said she has to have purple green hair. Yeah. Uh-huh. That's okay for some people, but not for this guy. Nope. Nope. Matter of fact, I'm not even fond of the whole hair dye coloring thing. I mean, if that's the kind of woman the Lord sends to me that dyes her hair, okay, fine, whatever, I'll deal with it. But it better be all one solid color, and it better not be the color green. That ain't happening. I say that. Hold on, let me knock on my head here. You watch the Lord send me somebody like that just laughing at me like, oh yeah, what'd you say? Oh man. Well, I tell you though, the Lord has a sense of humor. Just joking. Yeah, some can't hang with the baby's son. With the baby's son. Some can't hang with the baby's son. Okay. Oh, you was calling me son. I want to see him catch a fish, bro. Ain't gonna happen today. He fell asleep on the drive over here, apparently. Grandma gave him too much activity, I guess. They was supposed to caught up with me within about 30 minutes and took her longer than that, so. Oh well, it's all good. He needed his nap was overdue anyway. I figure I'll sit out here with y'all for a little bit, enjoy this water, the sound of the water, and just looking out and enjoying the fresh air. Teach him to fish. Good night, mate. Good night. What time is it for you? Teach him to fish. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna teach him to fish. All right. I'm gonna definitely teach him to fish. Teach him how to be a fisherman. Fisher of men. If he wants to learn it, it's on him. But he shows great signs for wanting to learn it so far. One thing I don't want to do is force anything down on him. That's for sure. I have to teach him in his timing, in God's timing. Popo rolling by. I tell you, I still get nervous to this day. I know I'm good. I know I ain't done nothing wrong, but I still get so nervous when a Popo rolls by me. Like what they fixing to grab me for now. Oh yeah, I forgot to read that message from her earlier. I gotta deal with that. Camera, so I need to deal with that too. Let's see here. I see nothing about the name change. The only paper that I ever received in the judges that were like 7 pages long, and it says about my name. Yeah, it does. Yes, the papers do talk about your name being restored to your previous name. Read the papers again. Papers again. Okay, let's see. Very sorry I haven't been able to talk. Very busy with work right now. Alright, people. Man, this has got to be one of the hardest problems for men, for single men. And this is, and to be honest, this is why there's something in the scriptures that talks about. See, Paul says, I would rather that you abstain as I, but if you must, pray for a wife or something along them lines. Better. But there's other scripture that talks about, it seemed like, or at least the way I've been taught, there was other scriptures that says something along the lines of being married before you go in, before you become a preacher or something. I don't know. I'm not real familiar with those passages. Like, I've never actually studied them out. Probably need to. But it's understandable because for a single man, it is so difficult to stay on the right track with the Lord when you go out in public and you see all these beautiful women. Now for me, when I'm really walking up tight with the Lord, what happens for me, water looks pretty calm. Actually, there's a lot of waves. Well, actually, yeah, it probably is pretty calm, and it's the boats that are causing the waves. But yeah, what was I saying? You go out in public, you see, oh, that's what I was talking about. For me, when I'm walking 100% uptight with the Lord, I can look at a woman, no matter how gorgeous she is, I can look at her and be like, oh gosh, she's so ugly, because there's something, like somehow I have discernment within me that tells me what type of demons are rolling in that person. And I can actually look at men or women, and I can know instantly the kind of demons running rampant within that person. I can also look at people and know that they've got a good walk with the Lord without ever having even known their name, talked to them, nothing. But that only happens when I'm walking my absolute closest to God. And in that, it's when we fall out of that closeness, when we start to make our mistakes, it's when we lose that closeness, the temptation is able to come in, and Satan is able to work and devour all good, and all the hard work that we've put in. Like, for example, the issue of relationships. Well, find someone that has your same interest. Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. I personally, I don't intend on finding that someone. The Lord's gonna have to send them to me. I'm not out here looking, or I'm trying not to be. I mean, you can't help it, you know. You can't help it. Everywhere you go, there's, especially out here on the lake life, everywhere you go is there's there's women that's gonna catch your eye. But it's a matter of how you choose to react to that. You know, we can't be out here hooking up with just any woman. Can't be doing that. And a woman with my same interests, that's not good enough either. Well, one, how many women's gonna fake it? You know. Well, I mean, in that same text, you know, or note, how many men's gonna fake it with women? I mean, so people are good at faking. I No, I don't necessarily want them to have the same interests as me, as long as they have the same interests as God, as the King. That's what I want them to have the same interest in. They got that. You know what page it's on? No. And I'm not at home. Alright. True. Yep. No, because, you know, man and woman are supposed to be building each other up and encouraging one another and keeping each other on the right track. You know, and there's times where I fall away from the Lord. You know, I mean, not away from the Lord, away from Him, but not too much anymore. Like, I mean, He's still with me. I'm still walking with Him, just not as tight and as close as I know I can. And it's in them times when I start sliding back. I'm still walking with Him, but I'm sliding back. It's in them times when we need a companion to get a little tough and rough with us and be like, hey, check this out. You know, let me point a couple things out to you. You know, and when at the same time they can accept it in return. You know, the spouse pointing out to them, hey, let me point a couple things out to you here. You know, loving criticism. It's not really criticizing if it's done in love. No, it's redirecting. And even though there may not be punishment in it, short of the actual conversation, it is discipline. We all need that discipline. What in the world is going on here? Why did it stop showing me my... That is odd. That is really odd. It stopped showing me my... Hold on, I'm going to flip this phone for a second. Well, that ain't helping me none. Stop showing me my viewer numbers. That's weird. It's starting to sprinkle, too. It's trying to. Stop showing me my viewer numbers. Hey, y'all, do me a favor, will you? I ain't gonna know if you do or not because it stopped showing me all that. But y'all do me a favor, will you? Hit the thumbs up on this. Lift this bag up in case it tries to rain on me. Go walk down here by the beach for a minute. Say that. If I can get down there. y'all keep in mind that we don't talk about some of these things like such as relationships for my purpose. I mean, maybe it does help me to some extent, I don't know, but that's not the purpose in which I do it. You know, I'm hoping that, you know, because my calling is, as life is happening, teach based off of what is happening in my life right now, here today. And so I do hope that, you know, on the, you know, thinking about a spouse type of subject, I do hope y'all are getting something out of this. I do hope y'all are finding some encouragement. Well, it is definitely peaceful out here, other than the loud music. But even that don't sound too bad. At least I can't hear the words. I'm sure if I could hear the words, it'd be bad. Funny is I got all the equipment I need. Put me together a sound system sound that good. I just ain't never done it, or ain't, you know, since I had this equipment. I've had cars in the past with good sound systems, but I just ain't bothered to take the time to go through the trouble. And it's crazy because as much as music means to me, it's crazy that I haven't went through the trouble. Adam Calhoun. People must not know who I really am. Is that a song, or he just talking? No, he's just talking there. Let's see if I can find a good music video. Like father, like son. See, Cowboy the Disciple, I Surrender. What's that? Let's see what that is. Oh, yeah, well, listen to that. Actually, we listen to that a lot. Oh, the Illuminati. Righteous War. Now, let me hear that one instead. That Disciple one. I kind of overplayed that. Hey, come on. What are you doing here? I want this one. Why are you doing that to me? Why will it not switch? Man, and what is up with my screen? Let's have some, oh, I got dark mode on. That's what's going on. No wonder. Alright, now we got it. Man, what is this? I'm reading on this dude. Oh, this was 2 years ago that this comment was put on here. True Colors, the movement, put a comment on this video. I'm in jail right now, facing capital murder because the devil wanted me dead, but God said otherwise. We are in righteous war against Satan and his demons. All praises and glory goes to the Most High. Y'all pray for me and my family. Thanks, Seven, for this awesome song. Now, what in the world? see the 18 replies that's on there. May the Lord bless you and your family. You still in jail. That was 10 months ago. Praying for you, Jesus is the Lord. People do have phones in jail. They have them all the time. Pray whatever it is to leave us. Prayers didn't want to leave without going to God. I didn't want to leave without going to God. Sometimes in our darkest moments, His light shines the brightest. Good looking. God bless my friend. I was framed. I'm in Colorado, walking down Colfax. Lucky to be alive. God bless you. Always keep your eyes locked on Jesus. Keep your head up, my bro. He's the only way. I learned the hard way so I can love Jesus the right way. I pray you are well and encouraged in the Most High. God, brother, we love you and pray you shine wherever you are. This is the war. God bless you, brother. May you be freed and saved in Jesus' name. Man, I tell you, this war is real. All right, good. Now we're charging. So is anybody enjoying this out here with me? Is anybody left on here? If I'm dying, then I'm dying for the Lord. Hey, what just happened? Oh, come on, man. Oh, that's dirty right there. Oh, come on. Oh, that was dirty right there. That was dirty. Somehow I bumped something, shut my song off. Dirty, dirty rat. Here, let me just do it this way. Lord. My life is yours, Lord. My life is yours.
My heart stretches deep, so I don't stress the feet. If I get killed, just lay me on my shield and put my flesh to sleep. Turn to Christ, eternal life awaits a faithful soldier. The wait is over. Well done, my son, has praised Jehovah. I hope I made my quota. Fulfilled your will, we light it up. Even though life's as rough as Willow Field. Take me to the afterlife, cause I sacrificed it all for the team. My only concern was being worthy when I served the king. God's word clean the imperfect things like turpentine. No voice in my tongue, my money, purple brain. We stacking high, stash supplies to form the war. You ain't no lapper, but you stepping up in this jungle for. Being Christian's my addiction, I'm riding for it. I'm a slave to my convictions. I'm riding for it. Righteous war, yeah. I'm riding with my sword, yeah. I'm dying and I'm dying, yeah. Lord, my life is yours. My life is yours. My life is yours, yeah. My life is yours, yeah. Righteous war, yeah. I'm riding with my sword. I'm dying and I'm dying for the Lord. Yeah, my life is yours. My life is yours. My life is yours. Yeah, yours.
Oh, this one's good too. Somebody lied. Let's hear this one.
You know what you signed up for? You sure? Genocide on your own people, my nigga. It's a lie. You're living a lie.
A lot of people live in a lie.
Yo, I feel like an alien in my own lands. And though I'm grateful you saved me, the homies hating me lately. They can't relate, they think it's fake the way you're gracing and shaking my neighbor. Cause crazy, just like a baby, I'm trying to cradle it in my own hands. And Lord knows I'm knowing I ain't the savior. But the least that I can do is try to lead them to him. And we are so broken in our behavior. But imagine what we could do if my people knew him. When I never had nothing, the hood was there. But I didn't have nothing, I couldn't care. Then I met the risen Christ and was given life. So now I'm living life to give him life. I shouldn't share. Betraying their homeboys, I wouldn't dare. But if I say I love him, gotta tell the truth. The fatherless follow us and they get swallowed up by the same game that swallowed us. It's obvious we fell in the youth. You see that ruler in his hand glistening? That little shooter think you love him if he bust for you. But you were just using him for your ambitions. And he couldn't see nothing because he trusted you. He gave his life for your right. He's doing life for a stripe. And you won't even write, bro, a kite. You need the little homies living wrong to get it on. That's why you ain't the one that's trying to fight for what's right for real. Hope you listen, I ain't dancing, I'm trying to plead with you. And very rarely this in it, they got some influence. The little homies is listening to what you feed. If you said it, he did it, ain't no coincidence. The big homies raised us to die for him. On the other hand, it was Christ gave his life for us. They said that love's ours, so we would ride for him. But God love with no return, somebody lied to us.
Brotherly love overcomes our destruction. Brotherly love overcomes our destruction. That's a lyric right there, not to forget. Brotherly love overcomes our destruction. Brotherly love overcomes our destruction.
Never seen a happy family porch till we broken home. Never sang right from the fights, many broken bones hurt.
either gotta die or live a life full of hate. Boy, I tell you what, them songs. Man, them some true words right there. I either gotta die or live a life full of hate. Hmm. Tell you what, there's a lot of folks lying to y'all, but it ain't the folks lying to you. That's what we're told about in Ephesians 6:12. That's who's lying to you. They're just using the human form. The ones that's giving them permission, they're just using the human form to lie to you, to lie to us. Man, there's so many, I mean, so incredibly many people that believe in the lies. And you're too ignorant to see what's right before your eyes. You think what's a lie is truth. You truly believe that in your heart. You think that the lies are the truth. And then you want to call someone like me crazy. Want to point it out, call it out. But if your love ain't overcoming the destruction, then you believe in the lies. That's the truth. That's real talk.
Amongst the many caught up in the gang of funk and caught a case, and the judge made the same assumption, so they hit him with a gang injunction. The homie said he actually made blood spill, but he only did it for the blood thrill. Plus he only did it off that drug pill. But he got you feeling like the love's real. Now you feeling like you owe it.
Aw, man.
Body, so you roll and you body somebody in your body. Bodies they climb, but the same one that pulled at those bodies, he is holding your body. He gon' body your body in time. Yeah, now they celebrating hell cause they feeling like they'll never get to Zion cause they lost faith. Selling their soul for a little bit of fame. They gon' know it ain't no game when they die and they see God's face. Yeah, the world's cold and hell is hot. We stuck up in this melting pot. Instead of helping them, we selling rock. Yeah, living.
In case anybody's wondering, this song is by Seven. Sevin instead of En. It's by Seven, and it's called Somebody Lied. In parentheses, the truth about gang culture. Seven Hog Mob featuring Hurt.
Selfish when you tell us stop. I ain't judging, I'm just making facts. Cause it's too late the day you come get us. Look how the slum did us. You the only one with us. Regenerate our faith in that race on my young niggas. Brotherly love overcomes our destruction. Yeah, that's the acronym for blood, right? Christ's love overcame our destruction. I guess he the only one doing blood right. Community, revolution, and progress. That's the acronym for crib, right? Christ's unity is the solution to progress. I guess he the only one doing crib right. Yeah, somebody lied to us. Somebody lied to us. Somebody lied to us. Come on, somebody lied to us. You see it, somebody lied to us. I swear somebody lied to us. They wouldn't be the one that would die for us. Christ did it on the cross, somebody lied to us.
Somebody lied to us. Who Wise as serpents, harmless as doves. Man. Man. Ugh. Love to be out there on that water right now. Zipping across there like that. I'd like to be out there with an anchor cast out in the middle of it. Just floating there. What the world is going on there with it? Why in the world? Huh. That's crazy, man. So I lost my viewer count, my thumb count, and all that. And now I lost my message board. How in the world is that possible? That is just weird. That's crazy. Whatever. I'll have to just keep the other phone up in so I can watch the message board. Whatever. I wish I'd put me a pair of shorts on before I came out here. I don't want to get out there in that water. Alright, well, I guess I might as well get on back to the house. Oh, that's interesting. Now my viewer number and thumbs up thing show back up. Still, my chat board on this device though is not working. I can still see the chat, just not on the main device. Why is this not charging? This cord. Oh, okay. It wasn't plugged in all the way. If y'all like this content, make sure to hit that thumbs up for me. Thank you for that. That kid couldn't have been more than about 5 years old. And he was driving the golf cart with his dad in the passenger seat. Couldn't have been more than 5 at absolute most. I'm going to trust my equipment here. I'm going to walk away for a minute because I got to go across the way there to the outhouse. So, yeah, I'm going to leave y'all sitting here for a minute. I think it'll be all right. I hope it'll be all right. Pray it'll be all right. In Jesus' name. got an ice cream truck pulled up out here, or van or whatever. Oh, come on. I thought about buying something, but I don't know. I just didn't. Let's see here. Nobody's talking on here, so it's all good. Huh. Must be something new. Yeah, I don't know about that. Never been that way enough during the daytime hours, I guess. Never seen it. Man, it's so peaceful out here. Like, I know I should probably go home, but man, it's so peaceful out here. I'm really surprised it hadn't just started pouring. A lot of cloud cover. There we go. Let's see here. There we go. Oh, there it went. Just went out of camera sight. Oh. World going on there? The boat go, there it is. I think that boat's turning around. Look at that. Let's see here. Silly boat go to now. It's so far out there now. Can't see it nowhere. Oh, there it is. There it is. Right there. Barely see it. Scooting across there. Barely see it. Alright. We'll come back down to earth. I say that. There we go. Really? Took back your likes? Dirty dogs. Now the sun's starting to come out. Interesting. We'll go down there, step in that water, see how warm it is. I work code. Get my feet a little wet. Oh. There we go. Yeah, I don't know how people are doing it. That water's a bit icy yet. I mean, it probably wouldn't be so bad once you're fully in it, once your body temperature got used to it. But, yeah, that ain't quite warmed up enough for the season. Not for me. Kind of comical watching all these people driving around acting like they's big old shot collars and their little four-banger jalopies. Everybody seems to be, everybody seems to have to want to stand out of the crowd. They seem to have to be the one that appears to be bigger and badder than anybody else. Got to appear to have more money than anybody else. It's really comical when you're driving a jalopy and you look like you're big pimping the way you dressed. Or not even really in the way you dressed, the way you lean back in the seat with your hat cocked backwards and a smug look on your face like, yeah, I'm king of the world. Man, y'all crazy. I need to get right with God. I don't need Jesus. Yeah, I'm crazy. There's some ducks. Now that people stop swimming, the geese gonna start taking back over. That's pretty cool. Wish I'd have brought some bread. Anyway, where'd they go? Hey, where'd the geese go? There you are. Okay. Get that. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Be careful. Oh man, I went too far. Oh, come on. Turkey. Look at y'all. Look here, y'all. Get back in my camera. There we go. In my view. Look like they're going to come up on shore. I think they are. I just do believe they are. They're probably hoping for some bread, and I don't have none. Do we? I wish I had some bread to feed them. Hey. Come on, you know, turkey butt. Yeah, I thought they were going to come up on shore. I guess they're just going to hug the shoreline. Yeah, maybe they'll come up. I don't know. Yeah, seem to just be wanting to hug the shoreline at the moment. Come on. Oh, one of them's coming up. Two of them's coming up. And three of them's coming up. Come on. There we go. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Come on, get back in focus. And maybe right there. Come on. Ah, there. Come on. Whatever. And then went right back into the water. Probably because I didn't have no bread for him. Well, anyway. comical. Kids try to go out to play with the ducks. What in the world? Seriously? Well, that was comical until that happened. Mama went chasing after the kids. Oh, no, they can't play with the ducks. And then she got in the water, started chasing the ducks away. How are them ducks going to hurt anything? That's kind of messed up. That kind of broke my heart right there. Yeah. There wasn't no harm in them kids going after them. It wasn't like the ducks was going to actually let them get very close anyway. But no harm in all that. And kids are really wanting to go out there and play with them or try to chase the ducks or whatever it is. Try to approach them, not really chase them or any of that. They just want to go out and try to pet them. But, you know, them ducks ain't going to let that happen. But the kids they don't know that. You know, there's no harm in letting the kids try. Man, we got 6 kids. We got a lot of kids. And, you know, this bothers me too. Let me show you all this. See if I can zoom in on it. Right here really bothers me. Let's see. Where's that? Where's that? Look at that here. Come on, get into focus. Maybe I ain't gonna be able to find it out here amongst all this. It's like right there, right here maybe. Yeah, right there. There it is. You see that right there? Y'all out of towners come to our beach. That there, and then right over, where's that? There's another one, right there, right there. All right, so you got that right there. You got that there. And I see more out there. I ain't gonna try to zoom in on it. It's too much trouble. Y'all want to come to our beach here. Y'all want to just throw your trash down. And kids come out here. Little toddlers come out here and play and walk around in this stuff. Y'all, man, throw your aluminum cans down all bent up for a kid to come across and walk on. And when this water comes up, when it rains and the waters come up over this deal, a kid goes walking out into this, steps on that crushed can, slices their foot wide open. Man, come on, y'all. Good program. Have some respect for the beach. I know, probably ain't none of y'all watching me, ever done that, but, if you have, you know who you are. some respect. And think about the kids. It's gonna, you know, all the thousands of people that pass through here each year. You know, I gotta go down and pick that stuff up, man. That really bothers me. Oh, really, really bothers me. I know I ain't gonna be able to get it all, but these few pieces I get might save somebody's feet. And potentially, honestly, their life. Because, you know, somebody, small kid, you know, steps on something, they try to jerk back in an instant reflection, or instant, I can't even think of the word now, reflex. In an instant reflex, they jerk back, you know, to something like that. And then a small kid falls into the water and drowns because somebody wanted to be lazy and throw a can out there. Or they want to break a beer bottle or something, or a root beer bottle or whatever. They want to break it out there and just leave it there for some unsuspecting kid to come across and step on. Yeah, that bothers me. Sorry, I'm ranting a little bit. That one really got me right there when I realized that. I see more trash out there. I don't know what it is. Plastic cups. And I don't know what that other thing is. It ain't gonna matter. There's too many people with a no-care attitude. It ain't them. It ain't their kids. Ain't their beach. They ain't from here. They ain't gonna be back here ever again. Or maybe they won't be back here till next summer or a few months from now. Whatever. It ain't their beach. They don't care. Ain't their kids. They don't care. Oh, come on, man. Y'all should really, really have more respect for mankind. You know, you get what you put out. Now, that's one thing I truly believe in. You get what you put out. You know, you're walking through your house, you know, and the light fixture falls from the ceiling, knocks you out, or gushes your head. You know, you gotta ask yourself. You gotta stop and really wonder. All right, what deed have I done in my life that brought that on? That caused that light fixture to fall off the ceiling. At that particular moment, I walked by and gashed my forehead wide open. You know, it'd be any kind of situation like that. You know, probably the average person ain't actually had that happen, but you know, it's just an example. judges you unfairly, judges you falsely and unfairly. You know, instead of getting all bent out of shape about it, well, maybe we ought to try asking ourselves, you know what? Who was the last person I judged falsely and unfairly? Okay, all right, Lord. You know what? I had that one coming. Yep, I had that one coming. All right. All right, lesson learned, Lord. I'm sorry. Let me do my very best not to ever do that again. That's a couple of jet skis going by. Y'all, I can get it in the pit. There they come. They're coming into the picture. I ain't never got to ride a jet ski, drive one or whatever. One thing I want to do eventually. I actually think you can rent them over here around the bend here. There's a place on the water. I think you can rent boats and jet skis. I think I priced it once before too. I don't remember how much it costs though. I might have to do that one of these days here soon. Go rent me a jet ski. Take it out for the day. I have to do it by myself though the first time around since I've never been on one. And then after a day of being out on it, got the experience of it, then maybe someday take my son out on one. Bet he'd have a blast. Of course, I'd make sure to have a life jacket on him and myself. Kind of goes without saying. There's 8 people up in here. Y'all seriously ain't talking to me? Y'all wrong for that. It's all good. I didn't come out here to talk anyway. Even though that's exactly what I've been doing. Man, it's all smelling good. I wonder if there's that restaurant over there that they opened up. Gotta be, because that's the only thing around here I know of that could be putting off that type of smell. Smells good. Interesting. I see a guy on some sort of mobility scooter off in the distance over here. He's enjoying the lake, I guess. He's still here when I leave. I'm going to drive by, just make sure he's all right. Yeah, all right, y'all. I think I've spent enough time out here. Of course, I keep saying like I'm gonna go home, and then I'm just enjoying it so much I don't want to go home. But surely my son's probably about. He'll be waking up shortly from his nap, I'm sure. So we'll be back. Relieve the ladies. Or to relieve my mom. Right. I'm sure my son wants some daddy time here. Get my shoes on. Oh. Get all this beach dust off my beach sand off my feet, out in between my toes. All was kind of caked up in there. Didn't really anticipate walking out there with a barefooted guy today, but so I didn't bring no sandals or nothing. It's all good though. Got pee again too. May I ask where this is in Oklahoma? It looks peaceful. It is. It is very peaceful. It's in Eufaula, Oklahoma. Lake Eufaula is it's either the biggest or the second biggest man-made lake in all of the country, and that's where I'm at right now. That's what you're seeing is it's either the biggest or the second biggest man-made lake in all of the United States. Oh, I tell you, I am so incredibly blessed to be able to live where I live and enjoy what I get to enjoy year-round. So many people take this stuff for granted. And they get so used to it, you know, that they forget the blessings. They forget to take time to stop and enjoy it. I tell you, I know I'm blessed. I know I am blessed. I don't never want to forget it. Hey, you know what? Let me run this first. Man, I'd sure like to know why my message board stopped working on this device. It really, really aggravates me. But whatever. Nothing I can do about it, I guess. Oh. Alright. Come on. Oh, thanks. You're welcome, absolutely. Alright, bro. Hey, sis. How you doing? Oh. Okay. Come on. Oh. Come on. I gotta pull across now and go relieve my bladder again. Give y'all one last view there of that. Yeah, actually, I'll flip the camera around and, well, actually, you can see the ball field here too. Oh. Up here. Yeah. Hopefully, it doesn't get stuck. Oh, boo. Oh, alright. Yeah. Get right back here. Tell you what, I'll take y'all to one other. Let's see, outside enjoying the stormy weather. Troy is cooking T-bone steaks for all of us moms. Oh, that's awesome. Anna will be here in a short as well. Where are you at, Sarah? I think I'll take y'all to one other spot. I ain't gonna stay too long though. Oh, I need to go check on that guy, make sure he's all good. But on the way home, I'll stop at one of those spots. But y'all have to bear with me though, because I'll have to black out the screen for most, if not all, of the drive there. Ooh. Okay, I know better for next time on that. But then once I get there, I'll show you one of my other little spots I like to go. But it's real close to the house, so I'm gonna be real with what I show and don't show. Let me make sure this guy's okay. Oh, okay, he's got some kids out here. Alright, I see what's going on. Hey, brother, you doing good, right? You doing all right?
Yeah.
Okay, I figured you was, but I had to check, man.
Yeah. I'm ready to go home.
I feel you. I mean, you got a way home, right? The battery's good on your chair?
Yeah, we just live right over here.
Okay, man. All right. I just seen you out here for a while, so just wanted to check, bro.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right. Let's see here. Hi, everyone else. All right. So, I'll drive a little ways before I black out the camera. But gotta go. My husband's mom told me to get off my phone. LOL. Oh no! All right, you better do what your husband's mama tells you. No, we love you. We love you too, husband's mommy. Good to see y'all. Hope y'all's doing well, Troy, and the rest of you, nieces, so on. gonna holler out too many more names, but yeah. Oh. Restaurant there is opened up. Love you too. They all got a laugh. Well, good. Glad I can bring a laugh to folks' face today. All right. Yeah. Restaurant there must have opened up. I ain't never actually ate there. I'm gonna have to try it one of these days, but they're hours or something. I don't know. Every time I go to try to come here, they're closed. Tell you what, I wish I was there right now enjoying some of them T-bones with y'all. Oh. If you're still listening. I love this lakeside drive right here. I mean, that's not the name of it, but I mean, that's what it is, though. Lakeside Drive. Man, I wish I had got rid of my pontoon. I mean, I say that. I mean, I've gotten some good use out of the stuff I got from it, but man, I tell you, man, I'm about sick to death of myself for getting rid of it. I tell you, I don't know if I should have or not. I'm really up in the air about that one. I really should have just got I didn't know how. I should have got the title work straightened out, but I didn't know how at the time, and I'm just recently starting to learn how to do that stuff. Man, that was a really big mistake getting rid of my pontoon boat. That was a really, 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 really big mistake, I think. I really should not have done that. I guess it would have helped to have zoomed out. I didn't realize I was zoomed in. out there. Outlaw, have you heard of Deep Creek Lake in Maryland? It's a man-made lake as well. No, I haven't ever heard of it. But then again, I had never heard of Lake Eufaula either until I moved out this way. And I didn't know a thing about it. Wasn't at all the reason I moved out here. It just happened that way. Good Lord bless me, and I didn't even realize the blessing I was getting when it was all happening. We got the marina up here on the left. Parking lot sure is packed full. I'll go ahead and go straight though for y'all, so y'all can see whatever you can see here. Got the marina out there. Y'all quit looking at the women. You be doing that. Behave. Oh, well, it didn't work out quite as that planned. Anyway, whatever. Okay. Alright, come on. Alright, get up on the road here. Ooh, now that's nice. That's a nice boat right there. Yeah, well, nah, the truck. You can keep the truck. But I like that boat. That pontoon. Whoa. Good grief. Goofy. She come to a stop. So I went to pull out. She decided to keep going, or just blow the stop sign and start going, instead of letting me come out. Man, people, pay attention. And then this over here, let's see here if I can catch it for y'all. I don't know. Oh yeah, that there is the new amphitheater. I say new, but it's been there, I don't know, 15, 20 years, something like that now. The old one, the old amphitheater is out where I used to live at when I, first place I bought bought property out at Lake Texana, out on Texana Road. Oh, that's where the old amphitheater was, and that wasn't even in town. But they finally, I guess, built them a new one, and yeah, about 15, 20 years ago, and put it right here off the lake, and I'm sure it's been a smashing hit ever since, because yeah, people's been able to enjoy the best of both worlds on that, the music festivals and the water all at the same time. Granted, I don't know how good it's been for folks' soul, but yeah, party life sure enjoys it. Alrighty, folks. This is about where I throw the camera down. Oh, darken it out because I can't be letting y'all see where I'm. Ooh, whoops! I can't be letting y'all see where I'm going at this point. But when I get over by the house, I'll take y'all. Before I go to the house, I'll take y'all to one other spot I like and show it to you. We might even get out and walk around for a few moments. But I ain't gonna stay too terribly long, probably. I don't know, we'll just play it by ear, but heads up. Ooh, what the world? Oh, come on now. Oh, that was no good. Oh, come on. What the world just happened here? Come on now. Okay. Anyway, so heads up. Here in a moment. Come on, people. Here in a moment, it's going to start buffering very badly until I get through the buffer zone. Basically, until I get through the dead zone. Alright, so y'all hang tight and just refresh your pages here and there until it comes back in. And then once it comes back in, then we'll pretty much be about to where we're so do it this way. Buddy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, we don't need none of that. Alright. So oh, I think we're back. Ha-ha. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we're back. Alright, so let me do like this here. And, yeah. Okay, so. Come on. Here we go. Okay. Y'all bear with me here. Oh. Lock it up right now just because, yeah. So, let me see here what I can do now. Oh, I guess there's people down here. Ooh. Ooh. I got this in this deal wrong. Alright, so let me turn this around. I guess. Something like that. Ooh, I hope I didn't just break my phone. Oh. Okay. Oh. Howdy. So, let me see how this works here. Something still ain't right about this. Okay. So, let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay. Something still ain't right. What I got going on here. Why? Anyway, whatever. So, this is over by the house. And I really enjoy coming here. Get the phone back out now so I can read this chat board if there's anything on. Fix that off. Live chat board. Okay, nothing on the chat board. That's okay. There's a little bit of woods around me, but that's the backside. But for the most part, I'm out wide open. And then across Really aggravating, and it keeps buffering. But I might have to sit here for a minute. I'm not going to stay here too long though, because truth be told, I'm getting hungry. And uh, I know my son probably has to be awake by now. If not, it's getting, he'll be awake anytime. I know he tends to sleep a while, and when we just let him sleep, which I'm sure Grandma's let him do, then he'll sleep for a couple hours usually when he takes his nap. Just, I'll tell you, I do love coming out here. It really upsets me though, because I'm trying not to stream over that way, because there's people fishing and I don't want them to be freaked out by me and the camera and everything. But you know, I didn't know anything about it. Apparently it was put there for the residents of this subdivision, and but the residents of the subdivision was supposed to pay dues to be able to use it, use the parking lot there. Well, nobody apparently paid their dues, and I didn't know anything about it. Didn't know who to pay them to or anything about it. So of course I didn't pay them either. I would have though, but I didn't know about it. Nobody ever told me. So the people that owned that area came in, put a guardrail up across there, and shut down the parking lot, and literally busted up the boat ramp and left it laying there in 100,000 pieces. So anyway, I used to take my vehicles, my trucks mainly. I always seem to always be in a truck when I come down here. Anyway, I take and pull my truck just right straight forward down a lot of times, and sit in the driver's seat with my front tires in the water on the boat ramp, and just stare off into the sky and the water for hours on end. Other times I'd back down there with my back tires in the water on the boat ramp and drop my tailgate and throw a party in the back. Now, sometimes I did, but other times, a lot more times than not, I just come down there by myself and drop that tailgate and just sit out here for hours on end. Just me and the good Lord, and yeah, think, recompose myself. A lot of days I sat out here, I was really suicidal and whatnot. And it's God's beautiful nature got me through a lot of them. There's a lot of things that got me through a lot of hard times. This here, God's beautiful nature is one of them. Well, anyway, I'll see how much more I can give you, but I'm going to try to be respectful of the fishermen over here. About a handful of people over here. Oh. Mm-hmm. Oh. Oh, come on. Put this battery pack back in my pocket here. Somebody left a snow here. Sorry about intruding. I'm not trying to bother y'all. All right. Take y'all over here and show you what used to be the boat dock or boat ramp or whatever. Now that I'm past them, I'll put the camera back up there. Oh. Yeah, this is one of the steel barriers they put up across here. I keep people from coming down the boat ramp, as if anybody was going to anyway without their barrier, but because look at what they did to the boat ramp. Yeah, busted up and left it just like this. Ugh, made me so mad. Well, I was so upset when I found that. Found these barriers across here. Well, anyway, all right, folks. All right, folks. I'm going to end this particular feed. I'll see y'all back at the house on the main stream. Much love and hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to hit thumbs up on the way out if you haven't. Thank you.